Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Asteria Vision on A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. I go by the name Asteria. I am a psychic empath and also medium as well. And I connect to people's energy through their picture, what they look like, the sound of their voice, and obviously if they're next to me, I feel their energy. But that's a little bit about me. Just bear with me right now. I'm wearing this waist cincher thing for my back, so it's kind of hard to take deep breaths. But it's actually keeping my back straight because I have issues with my back and slouching. So it's actually helping me. But I wanted to get to see what the energy is like for the collective before I got some callers. I did feel, when I was meditating, I did feel a variety of energies actually. It made me shuffle the cards multiple times. In the beginning, I felt like heartache, but then the next energy that started rolling in and I felt was more of like confusion, trapped in the mind, overthinking things, and it could be over anything. It could be work, relationships, family, health, whatever it is. But I felt that kind of energy. And then the third energy I picked up was someone finally taking a chance or a leap of faith in something that deals with something that's creative. But it's more so taking the leap of faith or taking that action to message a person or contact a person about an offering. So that's the energy I felt as well, which sometimes it happens, not often, but I pick up multiple energies. And I haven't done this live in a few shows, like 3 shows, I think, or 2. So it's like super strong now. The messages are rolling in quick, but let's see what else I get. I hope my connection is good too. So for the collective energy, I got patience. And let me clarify, which makes sense. Should I put up my volume? I raised my volume, not put it up, raise it. I'm in meditation mode. All the times I don't pay attention to what I'm saying if I'm in the zone. So, patience. Let me clarify why there's patience here. Look towards the camera and speak. Something I usually don't like to do. That's good. It's helping me be more comfortable with looking at myself. A lot of people are. I'm actually not, unless it's a selfie. But I got 5 of Swords, so that makes sense. Someone is actually healing right now, in the process of healing of something that didn't work out, is what I'm getting here. Someone chose to walk away. But in the end, what I'm getting in this situation is the other person involved felt backstabbed. But there's a sense of patience when it comes to this situation. And also healing. It's like both people are healing right now, but what I'm getting is it's not divine timing. Sarah in Arlington, Montana. I'll take that call.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, great. Perfect. What's your question?
My question is, I'm in a pretty serious relationship, and I have troubles with anxiety and panic and a little bit of PTSD, and I like to sabotage my healthy relationship that I'm having. And I did do that. And I'm just wondering, where do I go from here? We are still together, but he doesn't know about my indiscretion, and I don't want to lose him. it's the healthiest, happiest relationship I've ever had. And so I'm just really scared and nervous, and I don't know what to do.
So obviously the PTSD is stemming from something from your childhood or a relationship in the past, that you're afraid of making that full-on commitment. But you're right, you're causing your story. But let me see what I get. It's a sense of having to trust again as well, because you have, trust issues like many of us do, but there's trust issues involved and a fear of experiencing what you've experienced in the past. But what I'm getting is to tell you is, don't you think he would have already done it? If he was going to be like someone from the past, he would have already hurt you pretty bad. And you have to look at that as well. So.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, and what I'm getting here is maybe you're not spending as much time together, like your free time or something, because I feel like you're kind of doing your own thing and he is, but you're together, but it's a lot of words unspoken is what I'm getting. And a lot of love. Yeah, a lot of love that's unspoken as well, which if these words were spoken or said, it would actually benefit your relationship tenfold is what I'm getting. It would bring a lot of healing into a connection you both have that's also very intuitive. You could also have telepathic communication is what I'm getting. Yeah. And I also feel that it's the strongest at night, but what I'm getting is you both think of each other strongly at night. I also see you going out with others, could be girlfriends, and you're still thinking of him. It's like you're kind of dozing off and you're just thinking. It's like you're out, you're having a good time, but at the same time, you're kind of not, is what I'm getting, because you feel. Yeah.
Absolutely. You're exactly 100% dead on. 100%. Yeah. And we've been together for 2 years, and we still haven't really broken the barrier of like our finances, and we haven't merged our finances. There's so many things left that we haven't talked about. So yeah.
You have a baby together?
No, we don't have a baby together, but I have a daughter that he's very, very, very close with and calls her his daughter.
Okay, because I see that you're both, I see both of you holding each other, but there's a baby in your arms and you're both wrapping around the baby. So it could be, I'm seeing her as a baby, or you may get pregnant. That's another possibility.
I kind of want to.
Okay, right. The vision I'm getting is a baby. So it could very well be you're going to get pregnant. And that will also bring a lot of happiness back into the relationship as well, because it's like, yes, he loves your daughter, but this is also in the sense you both created this child out of love is what I'm getting, because you're strong soulmates. And
we are.
Yeah, there's a past life.
You're making me cry.
Yeah, I know. It's that strong. I understand, because I'm feeling what.
It's very intense.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I resort back to like my childish ways and just want to sabotage everything and ruin my. I just don't know how to. I do, but it doesn't agree with me. When I drink, I go overboard, and then the next day I'm shaking and crying and having panic attacks. But I don't know how to go out without doing that.
Because you're not happy, right? right.
Hmm.
And you drink because you're not happy, because you're
Right.
bored too. It's like you don't even like anyone else. Sounds like
Not
me,
really.
but uh,
I like my cats.
yeah, I get it. Uh, but there's a lot of love here. A lot of love. Strong. He loves you very much. I just think there needs to be better communication and more expression through words of the love you have for each other that's very strong and goes deep. First of all, when you're not with each other, this is what's interesting. When you're not with each other, the separation is felt so deeply that you're both depressed. He is, and you are. And
Yeah,
he drinks. He can
yes,
handle
he
his
does.
better, but yeah. But when you're
He
together,
drinks.
it's like you.
He drinks like normally every night, a couple of beers every night. And if he goes and gets
Mhm.
drunk, he'll get up in the morning and still go to work and can function completely normal.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. He's a
Super tough. He's
yeah.
really emotional
He-
too. A lot of people look at him and think he's this rugged guy who works on a ranch and, wrestles calves all day. And he's very intuitive and he writes poetry and he's really amazing, way more below the surface than you would
right, right.
look and
You
see.
know, to
Yeah.
him, the horse is a unicorn. He won't say that, but to him, the horse is a unicorn. He won't admit it, but I know he thinks it because I had a vision. That's why I laughed. But he has a very good way of covering who he really is. Uh,
Yeah.
but he is a sweet man and he loves you very much. He's very pure. His energy is very healing as well. It's very pure. And you feel he always, in his mind, he always saves you or he wants to save you. And maybe you push him away when you're drinking. There's something here where the alcohol creates the separation as well as what I'm getting. But he always wants to save you. He's like your knight in shining armor, really. He's always there to protect you and serve you. Yeah, very military like. It's interesting.
He almost is very, he's a very, very interesting man. And he is very pure. He very rarely ever says anything negative about another person.
Right. Yeah, I see. He's a good guy. So
Mm-hmm.
what's the problem other than not speaking, because everything else is fine. Well, and the drinking maybe, obviously when you're in your emotions, just speak to him about it. I know it's hard, because when you're a really emotional person, it's hard to say it in words.
Yeah.
So you substances to release, which is not the right way,
Mm-hmm.
but there definitely needs to be what's going to help is having more communication in the relationship and allowing him to just sometimes take care of you because he likes doing that. He wants to. He thinks to him you're a beauty. You're just he really loves you. There's a lot of love here. Very deep as well. So, and I do strongly feel a child coming, a baby. Could be you'll have a boy, possibly a
I
little
know
boy.
I know we would. His family is all boys. And his brother and wife tried for a girl and got boys all three times.
Yeah. Sometimes it's in the genes, it takes over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny. I think it's so interesting genetics. I love it, but I'm not getting any other call out for you. So I feel that's um, your message right there. But I have to go on to the next caller. But
Okay, thank you so much. That was incredible. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks. And we had another caller. I didn't catch, I did see the name. I just can't remember. Kenyara. Okay.
Yes.
Kenyara. Hi.
Hi,
Hi. Can you pronounce your name for me? So I want to say it right.
Kenyatta.
Kenyara?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. I have a very ethnic name myself, so I know when people, I don't like when people sabotage my name. Kenyatta, that's really pretty.
Thank
Uh,
you.
what's your what's your question for tonight?
My question is, the job that I've been working for about 5 years, and I've been really every day at work, and I've been reporting it to my managers and the corporate people for months and months, and they didn't do anything about it. Just told me to ignore it. And finally, like a couple of days ago, I kind of lost it. I couldn't take it anymore. So now
Hmm.
I'm on suspension, and they won't tell me for how long I'm suspended or if I'm terminated. They won't give me an answer. And I was trying to figure out, what you see in this situation?
When it comes to your job, did you get suspension due to like did you say something or tell someone off or do something that you felt you shouldn't have done? Why did they put you on suspension?
Because this the second time she like came tried to have a confrontation with me, and she did it
Okay,
again, and I just reacted to try to get
right.
her to leave me alone. I reacted.
I see that. I see that. That's why I asked if you said something or did. Right. And because you got really, bothered by it because you feel like you're being threatened, often. So it's like you got
Right.
sick of it. You got sick of it. Is it a retail job or what? Is there like multiple managers there? I feel like there's a lot of management.
Yeah, it's managers there and the corporate people, but it's like
Oh,
they don't handle situations right.
yeah, corporate,
When
forget
you
it.
go to them about problems, they don't do anything about it.
They don't. I for corporate and they don't. They basically have you complain or give you the ability to complain so you don't sue them, but they never do anything about it. You're right.
Right,
That's an issue
right,
everywhere. So let's see, I'll tell you right now from what I'm intuitively feeling is your best bet is to honestly start looking for something better, is what I'm getting, and bigger. Because where you're at is really, you have more potential than where you're at.
right.
And maybe it's because you're used to this kind of job and you're afraid of trying something new. But I'm being told to try something new, something that you wouldn't normally look at, because there's going to be something that you'll connect to if you just look around and open up your options is what I'm getting. But definitely start
Right.
searching because I can tell you from what I feel, this is their leeway or the doorway to get you out of there. So they legally do this as a way for you to not sue them or retaliate. So what they're doing is corporate will do this as a way to not get in trouble. They will kind of guide you out and all of a sudden you're not there anymore and they make it seem it's you, but that's how it works. So I'm just telling you that that's what's happening. That's the process. They're in the beginning process of nicely pushing you out is what I'm getting. So definitely look for something else and something better. This
Right.
job was too easy for you anyways. Yeah,
Some
are
of
you
that
going to
job.
school? Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Are you
I'm
going to
thinking
school?
about going to school.
Okay,
Yes,
because
I've
the
been
energy
thinking about that.
yeah, the energy that I'm getting is you could be wanting to teach or you want to deal with maybe children and be a teacher, something with teaching, but it could also be that I'm getting this because you are wanting to go back to school. Obviously, teaching, that's you going back into that environment. But what I'm getting is it could be something you should look into is teaching, but working and teaching with children. Nothing older than elementary is what I'm getting. It's something that you would actually enjoy, but let me see with your current job. Yeah, what I'm getting here is with the current job, there it's not going to bring you the happiness that you deserve, first of all, and also
Right.
the growth. What I'm getting is you should have also been promoted. You should have been manager by now because you put a lot of hard work and effort into this job. And what I'm getting
Yes,
is
I did.
it was a constant, it just kept getting screwed up. It just never worked out. They never appreciated what you gave. And you actually, what I'm getting here is you helped grow your department or the store, something. You actually helped it grow and they never appreciated that. So they don't even deserve you, is what I'm getting.
That,
And
that's right. I
you,
was a supervisor, but they started messing with me and sticking with me, and I just let it go.
you know why? Because you're not a BSer and because you say the truth. That's why. And,
Mm-hmm.
that's unfortunately, I want to say it's not what workplaces appreciate or like because they prefer you just follow the rules and do what you're meant to do the right way and you go home. So you have to be in an environment where you're allowed to be yourself and you're allowed to speak because I see you love to speak to others or you're good with speaking as well. But
Right.
this isn't fair treatment that you're getting whatsoever. And it's really affecting your happiness to the point where you could be depressed. And that's not fair at all because
Mm-hmm.
normally you're a very happy person, what I'm getting. So this job has
Yeah.
no benefit to you whatsoever. To be quite honest, it's more of their loss that they would lose you than yours because what I'm seeing is there's a lot of chaos where you're working as
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
Things are messed up. Like just
Yes, it
yeah,
is. It's very toxic. It's a very hostile work environment. It's crazy.
yeah, you got to get out of there because that's not for you. That's not you should have been promoted a long time ago. That's just wrong. You are very good at your job. So if you don't hear it, you can at least hear it from me in spirit, that
Yeah,
you
they
are
tell me that, but yeah, you're right.
they don't make you
I
feel
did everything. I
mhm.
trained all their workers. I was the best housekeeper. They said I was the best worker. I
Yeah.
inspected the whole building for them. I did everything, and I just can't believe they treating me like this.
Yeah, what I'm getting is there's so it's not your manager even, it's who's above your manager that's the issue. Like the top guy. Because this person that is even above your manager is causing them stress as well, is what I'm getting. And
Mhm.
it's a mess. It's just a hot mess. Like you just want to leave that place for that reason. And, you need to bring happiness back into your life
Yes,
because
I
this job,
do.
yeah, I would honestly start looking for a new job. It's only going to benefit
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
So
that's right. That's what I've been
get this
doing.
as right. It's a blessing in disguise, is exactly what it is. And you have to look
Mhm.
at it that way. because you're going to get something better. I know you are. It's just a matter of starting to search for it, but opening your eyes to something different as well, something that you would say, I can't do that. I feel you could because you're very smart. Learn quick too.
Yeah.
But I wish you the best, and I have 2 minutes left, so I'll probably should end the call now.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and have a good night. And congratulations for getting out of there.
Okay.
Not good. So you're better off.
Right.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that was nice to give her that message because, man, they treated her horrible. Kind of reminded me of a job I used to have. I won't talk about it, but it was retail and it was 4 years of torture, but I won't say the name. But I understood her pain on that level as well. But yeah, I don't think I got a card for the collective. I have a few seconds left of my show, and if I could get one card for the collective to see what the message is there. Also, I'm on Facebook at Readings by Asteria. It's Asteria. It's the Greek goddess of the stars. Really, it's the fallen stars, but she's the Greek goddess of stars. Dang, that went quick. Time flies when you're shuffling and having fun. So obstacles and challenges. So there's obstacles and challenges here for some. That would make sense with the energy that I felt earlier, that someone felt stuck in their mind. Could be about a specific decision or taking that leap is what I'm getting more of. It's just taking that leap